And we're really excited as well to have with us our own HITLAB research manager, Kat Marriott, who is going to be talking to one of the HITLAB Breakthrough Alliance companies. Again, as a Breakthrough Alliance company, it's a company where we take no equity, take no fees, and help with research and certainly the better understanding and socialization of the business model and the healthcare model, because it's been found by our scientists to promote much better improvement and much improved patient outcomes, accessibility, and affordability. Kat, handing the virtual podium over to you.
Hello.
And
how is everyone doing?
We're doing great. We can see you. We can hear you.
All right.
And Maureen, if you just want to come on to video, Maureen, and we can get going.
I can't hear you, Maureen.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Maureen, you're on.
Hi, thanks for having
there
me.
you are. There you are. Okay. All right. So thank you, Stan. I just want to introduce for you Maureen Fura, who is the founder and CEO of Mammha. And Mammha was our spring BTA challenge winner. And we're here to talk a little bit about Maureen and Mammha's experience being the BTA challenge winner in the spring. And Maureen, why don't you tell us just a little bit about the Mammha platform, what it does, and how you came to be entered into the BTA challenge?
Mammha is a system solution to the public health crisis of maternal mental health care. So pregnancy and postpartum depression, the #1 complication of having a baby, #1 most overlooked and underserved. So we created Mammha to be able to close those big gaps. It's like a one-stop telehealth solution for providers that starts with providers and it ends with patients. So that's what we do, and got involved with HITLAB and entered into the BTA challenge because we were winners of the pre-seed of the Women Tech Challenge. And our award was getting to work with this amazing professional. And she encouraged us. She was like, you should apply to this. And so that's how we entered into the challenge in the spring.
Excellent. And how has your experience been working with HITLAB, both the Women's Health Tech Challenge side, as well as the I want to say the full HITLAB side?
Gosh, it's been such an amazing experience. Everybody is so knowledgeable, so helpful, experts in what they do. You're getting access to just these amazing brains and creativity and thinkers that are focusing on your solution. So it's an amazing opportunity and gift at nothing like we've ever experienced. And we've won the Johnson & Johnson award, and this was blew us away. So it was such an amazing experience for us.
Yeah, and I've noticed that you have applied for and been part of some challenges from some other organizations, and in comparison, what can you tell us about that?
Gosh, so for us, I feel like we had a whole team. We've had some mentorship that has been amazing, especially as a female founder. It's hard to find other females in this space, and to get that access and to get that one-on-one, and to get the cliff notes of starting a startup is pretty amazing as a female, to hear from another female. And then working with HITLAB with the BTA challenge, we got access to be able to prove what we were doing. So we always knew that we were getting it right, but this gave us the proof. This is we have the proof now and the data. And so that was this gives us amazing leverage when we're talking to investors and when we're talking with other physicians. We have something that we can show them and say, look, this is what we do. And we have actually pushed the needle that we came to do, and we have the proof for it. So that's been a huge, great thing that we've gotten from this.
So along that lines, this was part of the research project that, as a BTA Challenge winner, that was one of the prizes that you were gifted, right?
Yes.
And I had the pleasure of running and completing this research project for you. I have to say that it was truly a pleasure, because I not only truly enjoyed working with you, but truly enjoyed completing the research project and collecting this data and answering this research question for you. So why don't you explain just a little bit about what the research project was?
So what I love about what your team did is we got to choose, we got to tell you where we thought that we needed, what we needed and what we would use with the data. So it wasn't like somebody coming in being like, this is what we're going to do. It was really collaborative. And then you guys were able to, we were able to say, we need more doctors' offices. So let's show the impact of Mammha in a physician and a clinician setting. Let's see what it looked like before and what it looked like after using Mammha. And so HITLAB your team created those amazing questions and then conducted all of the research, spoke to the physicians, did all the data analysis. And so the research showed that what Mammha does is we do close gaps, so that there's a 40% increase in physician screening routinely all the time. And right now there's only 20% of physician screening across the US. And so Mammha, you proved that Mammha makes it easy. Physicians love it. And they're screening more than just postpartum women, which is something we came to do. And you caught that. And so we're so thankful. I mean, that's just like proof. And we can take that and really start to get more physicians using it.
Yeah, I was in conducting the research and especially speaking with the clinicians. It was really, really profound hearing firsthand from them their experience before using the Mammha platform, and how frustrated they were having only a part of the resources in order to help women with postpartum depression, really only having just a few pieces of, if you will, of the pie, or a few pieces of the puzzle, and then feeling like they were stuck, or they really couldn't entirely help the women when it came to a situation that they knew that they really needed assistance, and that the Mammha platform really, really made that the screening process and getting those women the access to the resources that they need so simple, so easy. And the words that came from the clinicians were things like, oh, it's wonderful. I love Mammha. I am so glad that we are using it. I want to tell all of my colleagues about Mammha. And it was really, really rewarding hearing, really hearing firsthand from these clinicians. And I'm pretty proud of the project that we put together for you. And I know that you're using this data that was generated for you at an upcoming conference. Can you tell us just a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'll be presenting tomorrow at the Florida Maternal Mental Health Collaborative Conference, which is for all Florida clinicians. So we'll be using it there to show the effects of what Mammha looks like in a office, and how that experience helps to reach the goals of the Florida State Collaborative. So we're excited about that. And then we're also using the report and the win to engage investors, which is really important for a startup, because we need funds to be able to scale. And so it's been key for that too. This shows investors that that a team, like vested people, smart, like entrepreneurs and startup health tech people, found like validation and found that there was something special about this company. So it gets them to like look our way. And so we've been able to leverage the win and the data in this way as well.
And in terms of the research project, we also spent a little bit of time looking at areas for improvement
Mhm.
for your platform and your project. Can you tell us just a little bit about that?
Yeah, so one thing that your team uncovered was that EHR integration would be really big, and also working on getting reimbursements for those physicians. And we've already taken what we've learned from your research and started to try to implement, start to set the pipeline to make those changes, because we feel like from what you were able to learn from the clinicians, that we can have a better solution. So for sure, we were able to find where we could do better and make a better solution.
Excellent. And how do you feel like when we talked the last time, you talked about how this BTA challenge win was really just like a shot of adrenaline, if you will, and just motivation beyond the tangible things that that HITLAB was able to bring to you. Tell me about how this BTA challenge win helped you, I want to say psychologically or mentally as the founder.
Yes. So it's kind of like when I was never prepared for this. So you're in a startup and you're working and your head's down and you're like getting kind of tossed around, and you have your vision, and it can get really lonely, and you feel like, am I really doing this? Like, what am I doing? Like, you fight a lot with your inner gremlins. And so this win, oh my gosh, you guys, was like the manna from heaven in the desert. It's like your water bottle. It's like from that Katniss Everdeen, and it's coming down, and you're getting the salve to like get you to the next line. And that's really, really what we needed. And it's helped to motivate us and give us the drive to keep going. Like, we have something, we do have something. So that validation, I can't stress that enough. It just keeps you going, and you need to keep going because it's right there. And it gives you that light that you need to get to the other side.
That when I heard that from you, that made me feel so very proud to work on the project and help you, as you said, continue, because I recognized, so just for the record, I had no part in choosing Mammha as a winner, but once you were chosen as a winner, I stepped in to work with you on not only on the research project, but identifying different things that HITLAB could help you with. But hearing that from you just really, really validated not only the research work that we were doing, but really the work in general that HITLAB is doing with the BTA challenge applicants and winners. And yeah, so I think we have to wrap up. But if there's just one last thing that you can say to those companies sitting out there about the BTA challenge, or about to other companies that are considering applying?
I would say apply today. It is so worth it. Just the experience of also getting to pitch to all of those people, and you start to get LinkedIn comments, and it's so exciting. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. I'm so happy that we did this. I'm so honored that we won it. And I highly encourage any company to apply. What a gift, what great stuff you get from it. We're so lucky. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Maureen.
Thank
And
you.
I will also put a pitch in that the Women's Health Tech Challenge for the next year is the applications are open. So if there are women entrepreneurs and companies and teams that are out there that are considering, please check out the Women's Health Tech Challenge and consider applying.
Thank you so much.
No, it's fantastic. Thank you, Kat, for that tremendous interview. Thank you, Maureen.
Thanks.